Hello guys, welcome. This is Street 90 Minutes on HQTS. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. As you all know, it's the FIFA World Cup 2026 series on HQTS. And yesterday or the previous video, we made a breakdown discussion on Group A down to Group F, where you find the link in the description below. Now today we'll be talking about Group G down to the last group, which is Group L. In the studio with me is Abu Drogba. Abu, what's up?
What's everything cool?
Everything fine.
Everything
Few
cool.
days to the World Cup, and we've started seeing some one or two things happening in the United States of America. Let's just go straight with that of Group G, where we'll be having Belgium, we'll be having Egypt, we'll be having Iran and New Zealand.
First of all, make a greet as always. I'm going to plead it to other. We're going to continue to share, like, and subscribe. As I told you in the previous video that we'll be having fan reaction here in the studios. All Black Stars matches. Just rep your Black Stars jersey and come and support the Black Stars. Down to Group G. Let's start with the Egyptian team, the Pharaohs of Egypt. Let's start with them. Do you know that they were once supposed to participate in the first edition of the World Cup, which was 1930, but because of weather and stuff, they couldn't participate. They went to their first tournament in 1934, their first World Cup tournament in 1934. And do you know that they are the first African team to play the World Cup? So when you're talking about Africa, World Cup and Africa, you cannot take out Egypt because they are the first African team to participate. And they are also the first Arab team to participate at the World Cup. So when you are talking about Egypt, you are talking about World Cup. If you look at them, they've been to 4 World Cups: 1934, 1990, 2018, and this one happening right now, which is going to happen in few days, which is 2026. Looking at their best was group stages. So it tells you that whenever they go to the World Cup, they just go out of the group stages. They've played about 7 games at the World Cup, won none. That means they are yet to win their first game at the World Cup. They've lost 5 and drew 2. So Egypt haven't done well when we are talking about the World Cup. Let's go forward to Iran. Iran, we all know what's going on in Iran, and even some of their staff are finding it difficult to get visas to enter into the United States. I hope FIFA can do something. Let's talk about FIFA. Let's talk about Iran. Iran with their star man, Mehdi Taremi. We all know him once with Inter Milan. He's their star man. He's one of their leading goal scorers at the World Cup. If you look at Iran too, they've played 18 games at the World Cup. They've won only 3, drew 4, and lost 11. And their best was also group stages. They've been to about 7 World Cups. Their last World Cup was in 2022 in Qatar. They are yet to go out of, they are yet to go past the group stages. So I think Iran can do better this time to, let's say, go past the group stages. And we all know what's happening in Iran. I think it might have some sort of, let's say, influence on their, let's say, mentality, because looking at what is happening at home, they can also use this as a motivation to go and do better. And where are they playing? They are playing in the United States of America. And we all know what's happening. We all pray like peace reign between America and Iran. Whatever that's going on,
in the world
I pray like it is solved. So I think Iran can do better. They can use that as a motivation to do better in this 2026 World Cup. Let's move to New Zealand. New Zealand led by Chris Wood of Nottingham Forest. He's their Sam. I think he's their captain. If you look at New Zealand, they are also yet to go past the group stages. Whenever they go to the World Cup, they go out of the group stages. They've also been to about 3 World Cups. They've also been to 3, which is 1982, 2010, and this 2026 World Cup. They've also played 6. They are also yet to win the game. So if you look at Group G, most of them are yet to win their first game. So they've also lost 3. They've also lost 3 and drew 3. They are yet to win a game at the World Cup. So if you look at their group, I think that group is all about who is going to win. And I think Belgium in the group. I think let's talk about Belgium. Since Eden Hazard retired, I don't think Belgium has been the same. Because if you look at them during the 2018 World Cup, right? I stand to be correct. 2018 World Cup, when they were semi-finalists and they were evicted by France, who were later crowned champions of the World Cup. Since then, I think Belgium hasn't been the same. It's either one disappointment after the other. So I think maybe Belgium, with another crop of players, they have the experience of Yuri Tillemans, they have the experience of Kevin De Bruyne there, they have their star man Romelu Lukaku, and some 1 or 2 young players
Doku and the likes.
So I think they can do better this time and go, because since 2018 that they went to the semi-finals and eventually they were third. they were third. So I think since then they've never had an impact at the World Cup. Let's hope this time they do better than their subsequent.
Okay, so per the analysis, I'm very sure when you have to predict the teams to make it to the next level, I think Belgium will be number one.
Belgium and Egypt, I think.
Belgium and Egypt.
Belgium,
oh, okay. So now let's move on to Group H. But before that, viewers, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, Group H, we'll be having the Spain, we'll be having Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, and also Uruguay. So Abu Drogba.
So let me tell you one thing. People are saying Spain is going to win the World Cup. Spain is going to win. I have no problem with that. But before Spain win the World Cup, they should, let's say, qualify past the group stages before. Because even though people are seeing it as a simple group, it's going to be one of the toughest group. Because if you look at their group, they have the likes of Saudi there, they have the likes of Uruguay there, they have the likes of, let's say, Cape Verde. Even though people might think Cape Verde, they are going to be the ones to, let's say, give out points. That's how some people see it. Because if you look at the form of Spain, the form of Uruguay, they are coming in with the likes of Valverde, they are coming with Darwin Núñez, so they have some 1 or 2 experience in there compared to Cape Verde. Cape Verde are nowhere close to them. So if you look at the Spain group, I think Spain, them too, since they won the tournament in 2010, it has been one disappointment after the other. But this time, Spain are with a formidable squad, with a good coach. Their coach is one of the best coaches you can get right now in Europe. With one of the best players, they have the likes of Lamine Yamal, they have the likes of Rodri, who was once a Ballon d'Or winner. Even though I have a question, there's a question mark there. Question mark there. They have the likes of Rodri, they have the likes of Nico Williams, they have the Pedri, they have the guys to go on to win the groups. So I think for that group, it's going to be Spain and let's say Uruguay or Saudi Arabia. One of them, but Spain is going to qualify from that group.
So now let's go to the runners-up group, which is France. France will be in the same group with Senegal, Iraq, and Norway. That's Group I.
Let me start with Senegal. See, this World Cup, Obiambra. Oh, boss, you see that Senegal team. If you are talking about experience, they are there. You at the camera make a compare the like Senegal them a goalkeeper, who is Edouard Mendy, and France goalkeeper. If you are talking about achievement, Charlie, Edouard Mendy was achieving Mike Maignan. What I don't understand. I don't try to talk say that Senegal team is better than the France team, but Charlie Kowezu, outside the Bekasi Kowezu, which means Obiambra. This Senegal team, if you look at them, the experience is there. It's a blend of experience and let's say upcoming players.
The young chaps.
Yeah, if you are looking at experience, they have Kalidou Koulibaly, who was once the best defender in Europe. Arguably one of the during his days at Napoli, he was one of the best defenders in Europe, and he's coming in with that experience. They have the likes of Iliman Ndiaye, who had a stellar season, one of the best performances he had with Everton in this that just ended Premier League. They have the likes of Sadio Mane, who just won the Saudi Pro League,
and also Ismail Sarr,
who just champion. So if you look at this Senegal team, it's a formidable team. What I don't understand. So if people are thinking that Senegal, I think one of the teams that is going to do well at this World Cup for Africa is going to be Senegal. And if look at the history between Senegal and France, let's not forget in 2002 what happened between Senegal and France when Senegal beat France. And during Cote d'Ivoire actually shown us that Charlie, when you do things right, you can beat France. What I don't understand.
Even in their friendly.
So if you look at Senegal, they are one of the teams who have performed better at the World Cup. In 2002, they went to the quarterfinals. What I don't understand. They went to the quarterfinals, so they can do better than that. Since Morocco went to the semifinals, and I don't think Morocco is better than Senegal. So if Morocco was able to go to the semifinal stage, I think Senegal can also go there. Let me talk about France. We all know who France is. France, I think the only team whose first 11, second 11, and third 11 can perform at any stage of the tournament is France. You just look at their first 11. Okay, just put them aside. Bring another 11. They will perform at the highest level. Bring the third 11. They will perform at the highest level. It tells you that France is fully packed. Look at their attack. They have Mbappe there. They have Olise there. They have Dembele there. Do any of them move for Muntunche? Some of them are getting. What I understand. If you look at their performance at just 2022 World Cup, they were finalists. Even though they lost. If you go back to 2018, they were winners. You understand? So France is telling you that, Charlie, when we are talking about World Cup, we are there. So I think France is also going to do better. I don't think they are going to win this time. Yeah, I don't think France is going to win, but they are going to do better. So let's go to Iraq. Even though Iraq, there's nothing much to say. They've been to the World Cup twice, 1986 and 2026. Their best position was group stages, so they are yet to go past the group stages, and they are yet to win the game. So for this group, I think it's all about, let's say it's all about France and Senegal. Even though people might think that, okay, Norway is there.
Norway, they're Haaland's country,
Bosu. Me there, you will there, yeah, we go watch that game between Norway, then Senegal. You go see the way Senegal go bully Norway.
Different days.
Oh, Bosu. Even though Norway, they are like, this is their golden generation.
Yes.
Because if you look at the squad they have right now, it's a squad that can take them anywhere. If you look at their best World Cup, they went to the round of 16 in 1938, but that one's a question mark there. Because 1938, that World Cup they go. Now it be 16 teams per day there. So if round of 16 they start.
Some galaxy.
Yeah, so if them talk, you say Norway, them be like them go round of 16 twice. Abaku the one of starting. They are both group stages, yeah, and they did well in 1998. They also went to the round of 16. So if it tells you that Charlie, Untimin for be on Wako quarter finals, and will be a round of 16, even though people will say Norway are with the likes of Erling Haaland, just Martin Odegaard, who won the Premier League. Congratulations to him, even though I'm watching or Muji. So like they have the likes of Solot. Norway is fully packed, but I think in this group it's all about France and Senegal.
Hey, France and Senegal.
For me, France and Senegal.
Okay,
Norway.
Hey, okay. So guys, don't forget in the comment section. Let us also get your predictions on these groups. Now, let's go to the defending champions group. Okay, when we say the defending champions group, you know who I mean, or the country I mean, which is
Messi's country.
Hey,
the ones who are going to win again.
Oh no, it's not happening.
Oh, boss.
It's not happening.
Boss.
There is a farewell there that we need to make to the goats. The goats will come there.
Messi.
The next group.
Which goat?
The next group. We'll talk about it. I
said
the next group.
The group where we there the goats day. So which group again?
The defending champions group, which is Argentina.
Yeah.
We have Algeria, we have Austria, and we have Jordan. This one there is a work for Argentina.
No.
Hey.
No. See, this Argentina team, injuries they worry them. Injuries they worry them. Messi, the greatest of all time, Messi.
One of the greatest of all time, yeah.
Even though we've heard that he's now fully fit and ready, Charlie, me until he come the park top, me I know they believe. And one thing about Argentina is whenever they go to a tournament, if you look at the tournament that they do well, it's a tournament that they have a single player who is going to carry the team. They are three times winners. Let's start with 1978. Who led them? Mario Kempes. He was the spearhead. He was the one who did everything possible for them to win. 1986, they had Diego Maradona.
Senior man.
So, no, senior man be Messi, I beg.
Oh, I beg.
They had Diego Maradona. And 2022, they had Lionel Messi. So, whenever this Argentina squad is going to function, it's whenever they have a player who is going to dictate game for them. And we saw it with Mario Kempes, we saw it with Diego Maradona, and in 2022, when Messi had his A game, we saw it. They won the tournament. And this time, the reason why I said, can they, like, are they going to get it easy this time? Is because that star man is not fully fit this time.
That's the
you
problem.
Understand? Yes. So that's one of the problems. So Argentina, not much to say, they've played 88 games, they've won 47, drew 17, and lost 24. Okay. They've scored 152 goals and conceded 101 goals. So Argentina, I think for the group stages there, they are going to go past the group stages. Let's go to Austria, who were their best place at the World Cup was third place in 1954.
Okay.
Yeah. They've been to 8 World Cups. They've played 29 games, won 12, drew 4, and lost 13. So Austria are also in there. They have the likes of Alaba, even though Alaba, for some couple of seasons now, injuries and stuff has limited his game. But Alaba for Austria, on any day, Alaba is going to perform.
Okay. So your prediction on this group?
I think
2 teams to qualify.
Algeria today there, but I think it's going to be between Argentina
and I'll go for
Algeria, then Austria. Argentina qualify is between Austria
and Algeria.
Okay. Because it be like the other team be Jordan or Jordan. Yeah, if you want qualify, my party Jordan say. So if you want to qualify between Austria and Algeria, if you want to qualify, you have to beat Jordan and beat them well.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So now let's go to the next group, which is the GOATs group. Okay, the farewell group. Charlie, this one there, they for no play this World Cup safe. May they just call Ronaldo, hand over to, and then we finish everything. So that's a group K. We'll be talking about Portugal, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, and Colombia. Another tough group.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you look at Portugal, in 1966, they were third place. They lost to the winners, which were England. England did host and win in 1966. Almost since last time, since that time, Portugal are going to do everything to try and go past that third place they had in 1966, and they have the squad. Look, right now, if you are looking at the team with the most balanced midfield, I think it's going to be Portugal, because they have Vitinha, João Neves, and Bruno Fernandes. Yes. And Vitinha and João Neves, they already had that understanding at their days at Paris Saint-Germain. And Bruno Fernandes, we all know what he did at the just ended Premier League. He was the best player. He led the assist, and he set the record for assists. If the players are going to sacrifice for Ronaldo, I think they can go far in the tournament. Let me talk about DR Congo. DR Congo, the last time they won to the World Cup was in 1974. And they were evicted in the group stages. So they are yet to win a game at the World Cup. They've played 3, lost 3, draw Kroman Bobby.
Our first match.
Draw Kroman Bobby. Our first match, Unimunuana. Unimunuana. I say how pre-draw. So we all hope DR Congo are going to do better, because they are African brothers, and we are going to support all the Africans. So we are African brothers, so we are going to pray and hope. And football, pray and so it's going to be prayer and your work rate on the pitch, hard work. So we all pray DR Congo, they get a better World Cup. Let's move to Colombia. We all know Colombia. When we are talking about Colombia, their best World Cup was quarterfinals in 2014. Almost Colombia. No man share am bobra quarterfinals from community Black Stars quarterfinals. I tell them because say Black Stars ya bobra. Na Colombia Colombia quarterfinals now. So Colombia, their best was in the quarterfinals in 2014 when they had one of their players, James Rodriguez, winning the Golden Boot, eventually moving to Real Madrid and Koyeye. If you look at them, they played 22 games. They've won 9, drew 3, and lost 10. Okay. You understand? So Colombia are also going into this World Cup. They are playing on above continent. So they look to do better than the quarterfinals they did in 2024. Okay. They have the likes of Luis Diaz. They have the likes of Richard Rios. And Charlie, if you look at this, the Matima, it be formidable team where them go feel do. And they are also in the same group with Uzbekistan, right? And Uzbekistan, let me tell you one thing. Do you know who is coaching them? Do you know who is their coach? Former World Cup winner, the captain of the Italian team in 2006, Fabio Cannavaro, is the one taking Uzbekistan to this World Cup. So Uzbekistan, Fabio Cannavaro, so Obetima in Koketistani experience now Uzbekistan, they can do better, but we know say BNC. Uzbekistan, Charlie BNC.
So your prediction on the two teams to make
it? So I think Portugal, Colombia, or DR Congo.
Okay.
Charlie, me African brothers, medio.
So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now we are moving on to our homeland Ghana's group. This one there we need not to talk much. Ghana will be topping the group, then maybe England or Croatia. Then we are because amongst the group,
one a bit me.
So we are, that's group L. We'll be talking about England, we'll be talking about Croatia, and our homeland Ghana, our beloved country Ghana, and also we'll be talking about Panama. So
let me start with Panama. See, those of us saying Panama is going to beat Ghana, Charlie,
for a year.
Panama, you know, say them up. World Cup Panama go 2 pay. 2018.
Someone will tell you that football has changed.
Football may not change.
It doesn't matter your number of
Panama. Times. See, make I tell you. Do you know that the team with the oldest squad at this World Cup is Panama?
Oh, okay.
And one of the team with the youngest squad, Mojamunu, fresh blood, is Black Stars of Ghana. Yeah, the omu journey up and we go carry them around front and back. We go, see, I say Panama. We see Ghana is going to win against Panama. Oh, Panama. See, they are yet to win a game. Draw Kromumbo your World Cup. And see, say ye Black Stars say nye get no ma say Black Stars samaya. Ye ni Panama o group amu be jina ka je say group nu Ghana be di last. Panama World Cup only winning po.
Ye be sure
mo be. Panama, me see ye the Panama na be qualify la. Ye trouble 5 solid. I said, see that day, make everybody wear in JC, then come HQTS studios. It go be fun for a year. Make one aware one. I just say then come HQ. Panama, we go score them. Oh, so Panama, dear Charlie, you know gonna be problem. Panama are coming to into the tournament looking for their first win, which I know they are not going to get against Ghana. So Panama, if you look at how far they've gone now, group stage is now on my frame. They've played 3 and lost 3. We draw Bia Nim. So these are the guys that Ghana is going to play in their first game. Let's go to the Brazil of Africa.
Ghana.
The Brazil of Africa, which is the Black Stars of Ghana.
Now, good.
God bless our homeland Ghana. Our best was in 2010 when we went to the quarterfinals. Yeah. If it wasn't for our Charlie. Charlie.
Hey, proceed. Make you not bring that moment.
No, Charlie. This moment, you see, this kind of moments makes the World Cup the World Cup.
I say, hey, Asamajan.
How we go do them? How we go do our greatest player, Charlie. One of our greatest. So since 2010, anytime we went to the World Cup was group stage. We go out of the group stage. But this time in 2026, Ghana have been to 5 World Cups. If you join this 2026 insider, we've been to 5 World Cups. We've played 15. We've won 5.
Wow.
Drew 3 and lost 7. So say kasa na mo di Panama no mo tutuye. Panama no mo omu ni win na mo di tutu Black Stars. Say nya ket no na ma Black Stars na ya wa. Who di Panama be tutu Black Stars. Na ga we 5 ya ko enim. So Black Stars will be going into playing their first game against Panama in Toronto. We all hope the likes of Jordan Ayew, the likes of Nuama Messi, the likes of Nuama Messi, the likes of Esi and Irenchi,
the likes of Babarama.
you see that name self, you no go fit mention am. You no go fit mention that name. Maybe Babayara go mention.
Hey, the likes of Babarama.
Boss, leave you. If you want see. The truth be say, if Ghana we won't count earlier, be Babarama for player.
Oh no.
Boss, I no go lie.
You get left back where be like Babarama.
Omufa keep on Kobo left back here.
Sewara.
Keep on Kobo left back.
Proceed on to the next
Black
one.
Stars with most of their, even though they are without their captain, Andrew Dede Ayew, they still have the guys. They still have the likes of Inaki Williams. They still have the likes of
Thomas
Isaku, Fatawu. They still have the likes of Thomas Partey, even though Thomas Partey form an idea. But still, we have the guys to go in there and do well. And I hope this time we can go past group stages because Charlie Ghana Kisolo Kwache. Let's move to
either Croatia or England.
Let's move to England. Yeah. Let's move to England. England, their best was winning the World Cup on home soil in 1966. Since then, it's one disappointment to the other. They've had golden generations to golden generations.
The 3 lions.
The BINC. Their last World Cup in 2022 in Qatar, they went out at the quarterfinal. So it tells you that this time they are going to the World Cup, trying to do everything they can to win the World Cup. Every day they will be saying football is coming home. Football is coming home. Let's hope this is the time for them. They've played 74 games at the World Cup, won 32, drew 22, and lost 20. Let me go to Croatia. That's the last team I'm going to talk about. Croatia were runners up in 2028, and they were 3rd place at the just ended World Cup in 2022. So it tells you that the last 2 World Cup for Croatia have been better. Yeah. Well, you understand? Yes. Well, the last World Cup for them have been better. They are going to this 2026 World Cup. They still have the core of the team. They still have the likes of Luka Modric. They still have the likes of Kovacic. They have the likes of Perisic. So most of the guys are around. And if you want to go in there and play against Croatia, you should be very, very careful with your midfield. So I think for this group, I think it's going to be Ghana and England or Croatia to qualify from this group. Ghana, they are qualified. Ghana, they will qualify already. So England or Croatia to come join.
And that's all. So guys, I think this a detailed breakdown on the groups from Group A down to Group L. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be with us during this World Cup. We'll be having some watch-alongs, fan reaction, and also some discussions on the World Cup. See you other time. We are out.